So here we are again with another discussion video, I will like to call it. Cause I don't know, I've just had it on my mind the past couple days about what my goal is for my channel. But personally, I've never truly had one because I feel like it is okay to have a goal whenever you're doing YouTube videos and trying to get places and gain traction. Gaining traction has never been my main priority when I started making videos. Then or now, it's just not a thing that I'm super concerned with. And I think these past couple of weeks have really put it in perspective that I still have a lot of passion for making videos and hanging out with fun people and just having a good time. Like, that is me in a nutshell. I just love to have a good time. And it really hammers home when I think about it more, because there's all these people going out there making videos, trying to get famous, trying to get partnered and verified on places. And I'm not saying none of them enjoy what they do. I'm not going to say that in the least. But it's a common theme that I've seen around, that people focus on gaining an audience before they focus on building their online personality. Like my online personality, I have 5 years worth of content. I can say that now. My channel anniversary was yesterday. And I didn't do anything for it. Mostly because I didn't feel like it. I thought about it, but I didn't feel like doing anything yesterday for it. And I did say ahead of time I was not going to be making a video special for this year. That is not something that I planned on doing. What I do want to do, though, I have some things planned that I want to do after Doom Eternal. Like, it's either going to be here in a few hours or tomorrow, because this video will go up tomorrow. Today's the 26th. Tomorrow will be the 27th. That should be the day this comes out, because I don't have any more videos in my stockpile scheduled. So I have some things planned that I want to do, but I'm not quite sure how to execute them yet, because there's more games that I want to make videos on, obviously, but there's also games I want to go back and visit and replay, like Dead Space. Like when I was playing Doom Eternal the other day and we blew up Mars, the visual design just screamed Dead Space to me, and it made me so badly want to play Dead Space. That and the Dead Space remake is coming out next year, so that's exciting. I'm excited for that. Let's just hope EA doesn't fuck it up. But I also want to replay Dead Space 2. like there's a whole lot of stuff that I want to do again. And it's exciting. Like, I'm excited because the whole Dead Space stuff, I'm doing a playthrough of the original Dead Space right now just to slowly break myself into playing Dead Space again, because I haven't played Dead Space since my computer died last year. Because I was playing it again, and my last PC could not handle it. When your PC can't run Dead Space 1 for more than 5 to 10 minutes at a time before completely shutting down and having memory failure, that's when you know your PC is fucked. So that was the very big red flag that my PC was dying. And I was really sad about that. But also, I want to do streams of Dead Space on Insane. I want to do Dead Space on Hardcore for streams. Or Dead Space 2 on Hardcore. I want to do Darksiders 2 on Nightmare for streams. Like, I've dabbled in these things before, but I've never committed. And I want to commit. Like, I want to start doing 4 to 5 hour streams of just me sitting and playing a game. Because that's generally what I do. Like, if I ever sit down to play a game, I play 5 to 10 hours at a time. And of course I do other stuff. I have my morning routine and everything that I go through. But then I sit down and play games in my off time. And I play for like 8 to 10 hours at a time. And with my new setup, streaming is easier than ever because I can monitor my stream on this whole separate monitor. I have 2 monitors to monitor my stream. So I can look at chat and play the game at the same time. So there's that. And I really, 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 really want to give it a try. And I sat down and talked to Bart last night, and he was really vocally supportive of doing streams for this stuff. And he really solidified the idea in my brain. And I'm really excited to give it a shot. But then there's also this podcast that we've been planning forever. It's been, what, 3 or 4 months since we started planning for a podcast type deal, where the original plan was to have me, Bart, Archie, and Void all playing games together. Like, we were thinking of Uno, or Golfing with Friends, or The Forest, whatever. Literally whatever we could think of. And it would be games that we can also sit and discuss stuff with each other. And screw around and have fun. Because that's what we do. Like, we're just a bunch of guys and we enjoy having a good time. We like screwing around, screaming our heads off, yelling at things. Well, mostly me, but it's just one of those things. Like, I want to do that. And it's just been a struggle to plan it out properly and get it off the ground and get everybody's schedules aligned, because Archie's pretty antisocial as it is, and Void's been not talking to anyone for a while. I'll have to DM him later. That reminds me to DM him later. And it's just... it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I just haven't committed to it. And now I feel in my brain I'm ready to commit to it. So it's time. Like, for me, it's time to get off my lazy ass and get back into making good, wholesome content with lots of screaming and explosions and profanity. But no, it's gonna be a good time. I'm sure we'll have plenty of stuff to discuss and talk about, and I don't think we're gonna discuss anything too meaningful. Like, I'm sure we'll talk about stuff in like the video game business and yada 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 yada. Like, Bart and I sit down and we'll have hour long conversations about stuff like that, about like what's wrong with the video game business nowadays and what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, what they should be doing. Blah da blah da blah da blah da blah. Like, it's just us sharing our opinions with each other. And Bart and I bounce off of each other really well. Not saying I don't vibe with everybody else. It's just that Bart and I, we've been friends for years. And we didn't really commit to doing anything to working with each other on anything until we did that Dead Space 3 co-op together. That took forever to finish. Because life got in my way and I didn't really have a lot of time to do anything. Yeah. Like, it was mostly my fault. And again, here we are. I have an idea and it's mostly my fault that it's not getting done. But I'm hoping to get some things done soon. And I'm really hoping that you guys will like it. Because at the end of the day, that's who I make content for. I make content for you guys. For anyone who decides to watch my videos, gives me any sort of time of day. Thank you. It's beyond... I don't have enough words to show the appreciation of you watching my videos. To give me the time of day to not only entertain you, but also just to be me. Like, that's all I've ever wanted, was just to be me. And I finally feel like I'm reconnecting with the real me again. And I'm happy. Like, I've been more positive these past almost 3 weeks than I've been in almost 2 years. It's insane to think about how massive of an improvement my attitude has been. And I'm ready to get back out there. I'm ready to dive in head first and ready to get this shit done. But I also realized I need to take it one step at a time. 'Cause I don't know, I just love making stuff. I love making videos. I love sharing the experience with you, rather than just sit behind a camera and pretend to be somebody and pretend to be scared or pretend to be upset or angry or just to be obnoxious just to be obnoxious. That's not me. Like, I can be obnoxious and I can get scared and I can get angry at games, but it didn't happen as natural. It hasn't happened as naturally on a consistent basis these past couple of years as it had when I first started out. Like, my first 3 years of my YouTube career, I was 100% me all of the time, and I was having a blast almost every day I was working on videos. But the past couple of years has been pretty sloggy, and some of my stuff is not the best. Like, that's kind of why I didn't want to make a best of 5, was because it's not me at my best. And I want you guys to see me for me, rather than this depressed little shithead that I've been for the past couple of years. And I don't know, I've kind of run out of stuff to say. I've run out of words to truly describe what I'm trying to aim for. The only thing I could ever truly ask for is a community that not only understands me, but also has fun with me. Like, people who can take a joke, people who can goof around with me and make jokes in the comments and call me out for my shit in the comments and all of these things. And it's one of those things that I've lost over the past few years, cuz I used to have a small tiny little community that did that. I don't really that much anymore. And it makes me sad. Like, it really makes me sad. And part of it is my fault. I'm going to be the first one to admit that. Part of that is my fault. But then there are also factors outside of my control that aren't my fault, that people decide to blame me for. And I can't really blame any of them. But anyway. So I think I'm done rambling. I appreciate you all for watching. If you watched, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And as always, I will see all of you in the next one. Next one, not one. I do not have the accent for this. This one. I don't have the accent for that. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.